This hair is stressing me out, child. Anyway. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know, I pretty much deserted you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be back. I know I have been gone for decades pretty much, but the girl is back and I want to say better than ever, but let's just stick to being back, child. So as you can see by the title of this video, I will be diving into where the hell I've been. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Tiara and I hope you stay and enjoy my channel. So yeah, a little bit of high energies there. I did have an energy drink earlier and now it's literally eating my brain. So today I will be chit-chatting with you guys and I am having food. I got myself Burger King and I'm just gonna dish it on my plate. I got myself what's this thing, a Whopper or whatever the hell it's called. It's quite a big burger, so there's that. And I also got myself some wings. Looks good. And to drink, I'm having this cool drink. I don't know what it's called, but it's like the Fanta orange version of a Burger King. What is it called? Honestly, I'm still trying to figure out the whole cool drink situation there. I've recently started eating Burger King. I don't know why I didn't eat it before. Not that it's good for me, to be quite honest, but anyway, before I go into my weight dilemmas, so let's just talk about where the hell I've been. How about we start there, okay? So when was the last time I posted? Child, I think the last time I posted was my vlogs. Oh my gosh, jeez, that has been decades ago, to be quite honest. Oh my word, yeah, last time I posted were my holiday vlogs. That was like months ago. But anyway, let us not dwell in the past, let us move forward, okay? That's what we need to do. We need to just keep it moving. So where the hell have I been? Where do I even start, child? One thing is that Diakoa. We're gonna start with the negatives, get that out of the way, you know what I'm saying, so we can move right along into the positives if there's any. So the reason I stopped posting to begin with was, first of all, because Bendigoa, to be quite honest, Bendigoa, obviously I came back to school and, you know, in the beginning it was cute or whatever, like, ooh, you know, post-grad, and then post-grad said, you know, post-grad, and then I was like, that's what's been happening. I'm pretty much just trying to settle into like school. I know it's May, child, but I'm still trying to settle in. I don't know how I feel about these wings. They're not hot, but they're like spicy. Looks like they put too much spice, of which I don't know how to feel about that. So good. Who else takes raw onions out of their burger? I hate that crunchy sound, and also it leaves a really bad taste in my mouth, which I do not enjoy. So I usually just whip them like right out. So anyway, oh my god, this food is so good. I literally just want to keep chewing. But as I was saying, I came back to school, and let's just reel it back before the whole school thing, right? So last year I was in a bit of a, like, you know, situation where I found myself like literally like not knowing what to do with myself. Like, I did not know what to do with myself. And when it comes to law, there's kind of like steps that you like expected to follow. Like, okay, you're gonna go to law school, then after that you're gonna, well, not law school but university for your law degree, and then after that you're either gonna go to you're either gonna go to law school, or you're gonna get your articles done, and then you're gonna become an attorney or an advocate or whatever. Like, it's just the steps that are like kind of like premeditated. It's like in the back of your head throughout your whole entire varsity life. You know that at some point you have to follow one of these paths. And I found myself like last year just feeling like, child, I just studied this degree for so long, and now I'm in this position where I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do with it? Like, I feel like I've always had an idea of what I want to be, but like looking back at it now, I don't think I necessarily had to study law for it. Like, I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like, ultimately I don't think that's what it had to boil down to. But that's not to say I regret doing law. I mean, I do love law, and I'm not really gonna get into that because it gives me so much anxiety. But like, my whole point was, I was in that process and I was kind of like trying to figure out if I needed like a little bit of a break, just to kind of like bring myself towards myself and just to kind of like think things through and all of that. But because of COVID and a lot of other situations, my plans didn't go according to plan, basically. So then it boiled down to, okay, so what else am I interested in that I feel like I really do want to do, but I can like kind of like do it within the country, sort of. Because obviously, like, the concerns of going elsewhere and being stuck there because of the pandemic or whatever, or not even being able to go because of the time frame that I had to prepare for this year because of the pandemic. So then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna pursue my master's. That's what I decided. I was like, I'm gonna pursue my master's, you know. I already know which field I like, of which I do know which field I like. But child, the demand is just a lot for me. And it's just a lot. And I am saying this in the most threaded way, because I know a lot of people who know me are gonna be like, is it really a lot? Because you be going out a lot and all of that. It's going great. I mean, some of it not, but we're figuring that out. And during that, I've kind of like just been in a space of really just diving into self, and like, I don't know, I feel like I'm on a journey. But that's really how I feel. I just feel like I'm on a journey. I just feel like God is like, you need to take time out to figure yourself out. And honestly, it's been like a push and pull thing, because obviously there's a lot coming my way emotionally, and I just feel like a lot of it has to do with like my mental state of mind. There's just a lot going on right here, okay? There's a lot. And I know like a lot of people that I raise my concerns to will say, oh, you're young or what. But reality is, it's just a lot of things putting pressure out here that I shouldn't be allowing to put pressure on me. But you can't help but feel the pressure. It's like, oh my word, you're gonna turn 25 real soon, girl, and what do you have to show for it? What? School? I mean, not that it's not an accomplishment, but I mean, to be quite honest, it stresses me out a little bit. Like, I imagine myself at 25 pretty much being like a full-blown adult, and to be quite honest, I am still very much a child. Like, I do not take care of myself. I'm not independent in any like financial way, which is what stresses out me the most, because I just feel like at this age I really should be taking care of myself, especially in the financial department, which then brings all these like anxiety attacks, because it's like, am I running out of time? Am I like wasting my time? It's just a lot. It's just a lot. And all of that combined with school, combined with trying to like figure out who the hell I am right now in this space, just left no room to like pour out into something like YouTube, where I'm pouring out my energy, you know. I just felt like so drained, to the point where it's like, do I really want to switch on a camera right now and teach people makeup or show people my life? My life has been quite eventful for the past couple of months, but I was just focusing on being in those moments. A lot of shifts have happened in my life. There's a whole school thing that just rocked my world like a freaking tornado, and on top of that, I feel like personally there's this whole situation where, like, at some point in my life I felt like I was drifting away from God, which was giving me so much stress, because obviously God is like, my relationship with Christ is something that's very special to me and something that I hold dear to my heart, because it is my entire life, quite literally. Like, I can't function without God, because he really does steer the wheel when it comes to my life. And I don't know, I kind of was beating up myself about kind of like the choices that, I don't know, I'm making or have made, and kind of just wondering if God is somewhere in there. And I was in a space where I felt like I shouldn't wonder if God is somewhere in there. I should know. And then the fact that I should know that God is in there and I don't, was stressing me the hell out. Okay, so I really just had to like you know, and just be like, okay, I need to be in my own space, I need to talk to God, and we kind of just need to figure this out. Okay, me and him just need to kind of like talk. Okay, we need to communicate, because there was a miscommunication obviously on my end, because God is always there waiting like, child, when the hell are you coming home? And yeah, so I kind of like was in a space of trying to fix that, and I was also like kind of like feeling weird about feeling that rift between my relationship with Christ. And I think I was putting so much pressure on making it right, instead of just allowing God to speak to me and calming the hell down. It's like I was trying to fix the relationship with me and God, but like without actually spending time with him, which is hilarious, because I don't even know how one could do that. It's like trying to have a relationship with someone, but you don't want that person there, but you still want the relationship to work, which doesn't happen at all. So I also had that to figure out, which was kind of really tough. I was really just in the gutter with that one, because it's one of those core pillars of my life where it's like, if that's not working out, I really do feel like my world is falling apart. So there was also that. And then to top it all off, for the first time in the longest time, I had friendship issues. Or maybe it was just an issue to me, I don't know. I didn't really address those just because I don't have the energy to. I feel like I'm not in the space, like mindset wise, to kind of like divulge into, like, is that even the right word? But I don't have energy to like pour into trying to make those work. So I've just been in a space where I'm trying to kind of like focus on people who focus on me. And I mean, for now, that's going great. I mean, not to say I don't miss or care about the people that I haven't necessarily like hashed things out with, but I don't have the energy to do that, and I don't even think I'm in the space of wanting to do it, you know. I'm just in quite the corner, you know. My brain is kind of like, I'm sure you can tell by this video because it's all over the place, child. So yeah, that's pretty much been my life so far. I'm doing my master's. I have anxiety attacks about my future, and I have friendship issues at my big age. I feel like those never really end, but honestly I don't think I was expecting myself to kind of been having those. But at the same time I realized that I'm also as a person changing, which changes the whole entire friendship dynamic situation. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep my circle a bit small and just trying to focus on me right now because I really feel that it's important to do that, otherwise I'm gonna spiral out of control. Now for the positives, your girl has finally graduated, and duh, because I already told you I'm doing my master's, and I don't know, it's like I've known that I'm gonna graduate for a while, obviously because I got my master's last year, but like actually going through the actual ceremony was kind of like super incredible. And I feel like it was also one of those unfolding moments where God was kind of like revealing why I've been feeling the way I've been feeling, you know. I feel like there's been a lot of emotion put into that degree, so much so that I feel like at some point I was running on reserve, and I think God was just like, breathe, take a break, reel it back in, and let's just refocus on my plans for you. And I think it's so easy to get lost in, you know, what you should be doing when God really just has a plan for all of us, and the paths just aren't the same. And I think that's something that I was struggling with, just realizing that my path is not going to be the same as everyone else that's around me. And I think that's something that I really was beating myself up over, because obviously like I was comparing myself to people around, you know, seeing what my peers were doing or what was going on in their lives, and I was just feeling overwhelmed with what the hell, to the point where I was kind of like missing what God was doing in my life. And I think that's something that God really revealed to me. He was just like, girl, if you don't start focusing on what I have planned for you, you're gonna miss out on all of it, and you're gonna look back one day and you're gonna be like, how the hell did I miss that? And it's because you're putting your nose in everybody else's business but yours. So I really just needed to refocus my entire like attention to me and my kind of like purpose of what He has for me. And I don't know, it's weird, like when you grow up, like it's like you get all these spiritual like encounters with God where He's just like, why do you put all of this energy in stressing yourself out when you could just go with my flow? You know what I'm saying? His flow. And I think that's just where I'm at now. I'm just glad to be kind of like in tune with that, like with God's melody, and just be like in line and just feel that I'm like pursuing my purpose again. Because for the longest time, like I'm the type of person to really beat myself up over my mistakes. Like I'll do one mistake and I'll kind of just like think about it all the time and not forgive myself, you know. Sometimes I'll be aware that God has forgiven me, but I'll just be in this space of beating myself over it. And I'm just glad I'm finally like, you know, learning to forgive myself and kind of let go of those feelings, because I feel like those are the things that really start to like hold me back from moving forward. And I'm just glad like that I'm at a place where my relationship with God allows me to see that truth within myself and to really just self-introspect and realize that I can't fix what's in the past, you know. I have to like keep going forward, otherwise I'm going to be stuck in the past, of which I don't want to live the rest of my life living in the past, because child, that's just the ghetto. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. Super glad that I'm finally graduated, like officially, and that those emotions kind of like lit through. I feel like recently in my life, like a lot of positive energy is starting to come in, which is why I'm back, because I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I mean, the pressure of school is still there, but I am starting to feel a little bit more at ease with my inner peace, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I've really just breathed out all those negative energies, and I'm now starting to breathe in the positive child, and it feels great. So yeah, I'm really glad to be in that space. Obviously this was our whole entire rant, and please child, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because a girl is back. Okay, I have really exciting content planned up for you guys, with my friends, alone, you know. So very excited to share all of that with you guys. Very excited to bring in, like, you know, the positive energies back into all our lives, because I'm such a positive person. I'm hilarious, okay? I think I'm hilarious, so whatever.
Okay.
So yeah, that is it for me today. I'm gonna be back, you know, on regular programming, posting every other week and not missing months, literally. So what you can do for me is continue to share my channel and let people know that your girl is out here, okay? Can you do that for me? Oh, please. Subscribing is free, child, okay? Free. So go on ahead and click on that subscribe button down below. Yes, that red button that has subscribe on it. Click it until it's gray, okay? And then go tell your sister and your brother and your entire family to do the same. Thank you. I love you guys so much, and I cannot wait to see you on my next video. I promise you that will be sooner than you think, okay? I am back. Bye.